Tonight, thieves want your tax documents.
Even though tax day was last month, 300 Side's Gary Harper explains tonight there's a new scam out there that could dupe just about anyone.
Unfortunately, scams centering around the Internal Revenue Service are pretty prevalent these days, but now there's a new scam you need to look out for, and this one has to do with your W-2. Brigham Gonzalez recently changed jobs and moved on his own. Everything was great until he woke up to a shocking call from his sister.
She had received a letter from my previous employer stating that all of their W-2s had been stolen.
Or at least the W-2 information. He called the company, which verified the bad news.
Somebody pretending to be upper-level management just kind of bluffed their way into getting one of the employees to fax over all of the W-2s.
Brigham is not an isolated case. Caleb Barlow is a security expert with IBM and says sometimes it's a phone call, sometimes email scams, but W-2s are being stolen and sold on the part of the internet hidden from the search engines called the dark web.
One of the first things we have to recognize is that when we go on the dark web, this is kind of a don't do this at home.
Barlow took us to the cyber underground, to marketplaces where vendors, complete with approval ratings, are selling stolen 2016 W-2s in bulk for around $35 to $40.
Now, here's an example of a site that is selling W-2 tax forms along with a date of birth, and you notice it says AGI. Now, AGI stands for Adjusted Gross Income.
The IRS requires adjusted gross income to file a return. In addition to filing a fraudulent tax return on your behalf, the documents can be used to establish credit or outright steal your identity. The IRS says it has so far stopped 1.4 million confirmed identity theft tax returns, totaling $8 billion.
Now, of course, the best protection is ultimately prevention.
If your information is compromised, notify the Federal Trade Commission along with credit reporting bureaus. Call your financial institutions and fill out all appropriate IRS forms. No one filed a fraudulent tax return on Brigham, which made him breathe a little easier in the short term.
Long term, I know that all of my information is still out there and anybody could decide to use it against me.
Gary Harper, 3 on your side.